Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Hot Five, a show where we talk about hot topics in 5 minutes.
But if we go over the time of 5 minutes, the show is done.
I'm Matt.
I'm Kyler.
And this is Hot Five.
Well, fun fact, I wanted to be a cardiovascular surgeon.
Oh my god.
Why would you
Bro.
smell it?
Don't smell it, just go through with it.
My skin is like actually crawling right now.
I think Olaf carries, but I think you gotta give respect. I mean, what's the horse's name? Sven? I think his name is Sven.
It's not a horse, it's a reindeer.
The reindeer. You know what I'm talking about.
I would like to use this dish as a bowling ball to knock down some pins. That's how much I'm not a fan of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special edition of Hot Five. We have special guest Ariangelis Rivera right here with us.
Oh, you almost got it right. Ariangelis.
We're here with Ari. Ari
There
is
you
part
go.
of the bilingual journalism program here at SEMO. Ari, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, part of the journalism program is that SEMO works with KFVS and some institutions back in Puerto Rico, and some students can go to Puerto Rico or come over and just learn more in different cultures and different learning experiences.
All right, so I see we got a little bit of dish in front of us.
Yeah.
What do we have here, Ari?
Before we
looks-
get to that, guys, Ari's from Puerto Rico. We got to talk about the cultural differences from Puerto Rico to Missouri.
Okay, so it's pretty cool to see the differences. Like, Puerto Rico is a very festive place, music all the time. Missouri, especially Cape Girardeau, is so relaxing, peaceful in comparison. But also the food is different, like in a whole different aspects. Like, I think food in the U.S. and Puerto Rican food is so different. Like, Puerto Ricans, we're Latinos, and we love our seasoning. And over here, y'all don't season. So, yeah, Matt is pretty scared about this. Okay, this is we call it bola de piña, but you can also say, like, it's a ball of fire. It does not have any spice in it whatsoever. It's basically cream cheese, Spam, and pineapple jelly. It sounds weird, but in some Puerto Rican parties, this is one of the best things you can ever bring. So these guys are gonna try it.
Me personally, I didn't even know Spam was a real object. I thought that was a made-up figment of imagination that people ate. I didn't think people actually ate it, but I am exhilarated to try this Puerto Rican food.
You know what? It's funny that Matt is so scared. He's like,
Matt is freaking out, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at this guy. He does not want to eat this food.
I'm not really a jam person. I'm definitely not a sour cream person. I'm not a Spam person.
oh, so this is just your worst nightmare.
Yeah, and then I hate like texture too, so this is going to be
Yeah, Matt's just a
pretty
hater.
bad for me, bro.
Overall, yeah, he's just a hater. So
Nothing new.
All right, y'all ready to dig in?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Ladies first. You gotta your dish.
But
You show us how
already-
it's done. Show us how to
okay, you can
finesse
just
our way around
literally
here.
just grab a piece,
Matt is tripping, dude.
and just eat it. That.
Boom. All right, Matt. I'm gonna go second.
Oh
for
my
you.
god.
All right, how's it taste? From the chef herself.
Tastes good. All right.
Here we go.
It's
Matt.
it
Matt,
tastes
try
good.
this right now, bro.
It
It's
tastes
really good. It's really good, Matt.
Bro.
Hey, I'm not
You
gonna
have
lie.
to try it.
I grabbed Spam from the Dollar General and I was like, yo, I don't know what I'm getting myself into today, but this is actually amazing. The pineapple on top.
Right.
Bro.
It's a mix between sweet and salty. When you mix it, it looks weird, but it actually tastes really great.
You can't judge a book by its cover,
You
ladies and
cannot.
gentlemen.
And this is a really good example. It looks disgusting. It tastes amazing.
Oh my god.
Why would you
Bro.
smell it?
Don't smell it. Just go through with it.
My skin is like actually crawling right now.
Bro, this dude is a crybaby.
I'm so glad I decided to use this as a Puerto Rican appetizer. It does not taste bad, dude.
I just couldn't get over the texture, man.
The
See,
texture.
It's just a mentality for real.
Yeah, it's dude. No, this is just great stuff.
I mean, dude, if I can take some of this home, I will.
Oh.
So you said this is a big party dish in Puerto Rico?
So basically, there are some appetizers in Puerto Rico that's just a go-to. This is one of them. Another one is sandwich de mezcla. It's basically a sandwich with just a specific sauce, if you may, And that's the favorite of any party in Puerto Rico. This is a close third. The second I do not remember, but this is pretty much in top three.
So I got a
Yeah.
question for you. Have you traveled to other parts of the U.S. besides Missouri?
Just Florida, mainly for conference or just visiting my uncles.
Have you seen any Florida Man yet? Like, have you
Wha-
seen the Florida Man meme? You never heard of it?
No,
before?
I've not.
Basically, Florida is like the Wild West of the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not get to encounter that, thankfully. Sorry.
I think you know, it is an American thing to have, like, there's the way you put it, less culture than Puerto Rico and be very bland.
I did not say less culture.
I said it, not you. You let me say that one. I will say it here first. America has less culture. But I think it's just, another thing is the specific spot that we're in. We're in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We're in Southeast Missouri. I think there's just a little bit of blandness there. What do you think about that? Do you think in other spots of America, you think that you would possibly get more, I don't know, immersive experiences?
I mean, I guess, because you can't compare maybe Missouri, Cape Girardeau to New York City, where you have a big mix of cultures and stuff. But I do think there's a lot of culture within Cape Girardeau. I've met Mexicans, people from Europe, Asia, a lot of places, just because of SEMO, mostly. So you do get a mix and match here, but I have to agree with you that maybe in other places you do have a little bit more culture. It depends.
Okay. All right, Matt, I'm going to dig into more of this food. This stuff is amazing.
Yeah, I'll take it away while you get into that.
Thank you.
I'm good on that. But we're talking about cultural differences. It is election season. Are there any political differences that you've noticed in your time here yet?
Well, yeah. So a fun fact is Puerto Ricans, we are U.S. citizens, but we do not get to vote for president. So that's interesting.
Bro, what's that?
I will not get into that because I do not know the specifics of why. I'm sorry. I failed in that. But that is interesting that we are U.S. citizens, but we don't get to vote for presidents. So we do have, obviously, our own elections for governor, and this election is a big one in the U.S., but it's also a big one in Puerto Rico. There's a lot of things going on with the different parties, and maybe some history will be made in Puerto Rico this year. So let's see.
Tell us it is, like, the responsibilities you have, right? So I'm aware that you're an intern at
Yes.
KFBS, the radio station. You're also working with the Arrow. Could you just tell us a little bit about all of that?
Yeah, so as part of the new bilingual journalism program, I have to be an intern in KFES. That's also, I'm doing it because I'm doing like my practice. I'm in my senior year, so I get to do that at the same time. So at KFES, I just learn about every department, from sales to marketing to directing to producing, and to writing. But also, since I'm in a couple of SEMO classes, one of the classes I have to be in the Arrow meetings to just like get to learn the aspect and management and all that. But once I got into it, I just loved the Arrow, and now I was like, they need news podcast stories. All right, I have one, and now I have a lot more responsibilities, but it's fun. It keeps me entertained. Ugh, can't talk sometimes. Sorry, guys.
You're all right. Matt,
So-
you want to...
So we know that you are a hard worker. We've all got our dream jobs. Kyler wanted to be Tim Tebow. He wanted to be the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos when he was a kid. I wanted to be John Cena. I wanted to be world heavyweight champion. Ari, you're doing all this work. What is your dream job?
Well, fun fact, I wanted to be a cardiovascular surgeon.
Wow.
So
I do not know. That's heart, right?
that's
Okay,
heart,
cool.
yes. A heart surgeon, basically. I started on that. I already have a bachelor's degree in science and all that stuff. But then I was like, I'm tired of science and just drifted. So now my dream job is just basically video editing, marketing, or producing. I just love that.
Was
So-
that back in Puerto Rico that you were pursuing that career, or was that still here?
No, back in Puerto Rico. I was gonna move to the States to like pursue medicine, but then a lot of things happened and just changed. And I love media. It's been with me since my childhood because my dad worked in a lot of events in the media industry. So I kind of drifted off when I decided medicine, but now I drifted back. So
Okay, very cool. For you guys that do not know watching this, Ari has her own podcast called the My Story Podcast.
Yes.
Ari, could you just run us a little bit through that?
yeah, so the My Story podcast is basically me just talking to different people, students, they're in industry maybe, who knows, but we just get to learn more about the faces we see every day. And the moral of the story is that we don't know the story behind why people are the way they are, so we get a little space to talk about why they are the way they are. So
It's a great.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be on one coming up. I am very
Yeah.
scared. I saw the
and
questions.
Kyler too is supposed to be on that.
Y'all
so
stay tuned for the My Story podcast when Hot 5 gets a little feature going
yeah.
on. I guess Matt's just a nervous guy. Nervous about the podcast, nervous about this food. I mean, everything's going well to me, man. I think you just gotta
chill.
just gotta chill, bro.
No, send me the questions. They a little deep. I'm excited. I'm excited
Well,
about
it
it.
is your story. It's supposed to be deep.
I feel like
I got to interview Dr. Buck.
Yeah.
That was hard.
so. I know this is off topic, but
Yeah.
one of the first questions you sent me was the story behind your last name. I am excited to make you very, very uncomfortable about how a black man got an Irish last name in the United States.
Oh.
So
Now I'm nervous and
To make
excited.
you very uncomfortable about
You
that.
guys-
Okay,
That
that's
sounds really interesting.
It does. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, you guys got to see it.
Everybody stay tuned for the My Story podcast. Matt,
Yep.
we're Hot 5. That's our podcast. We got to stay on theme with some hot takes. You want to take it away with this one? Ask Ari what some hot takes of hers are.
Yeah, Ari, so you get to talk about anything that you want for a hot take. What is your hot take?
I think my hot take is Frozen is an okay movie, but it wouldn't be anything without Olaf. Olaf is the spine of the whole franchise.
Okay. Matt, thoughts, opinions?
I have not seen Frozen, Kyler. You can take
What?
it away. I have not seen the movie.
That might be a hotter take than your take. He hasn't seen
Yeah.
Frozen? Are you kidding me?
I mean,
sorry,
Frozen
guys.
is a good movie,
I was
especially with
doing-
Olaf.
I was doing better things with my time when I was around. Like, I
Okay.
don't,
Oh,
How
I
long
don't know,
ago
watching fake sports.
bro. How long ago did the movie come out,
I forgot. It was a pretty.
2011, maybe.
bro?
Yeah, I
was-
think that was the first one. The second one, a couple years. I don't know. Still. Was a
Are you
couple
talking
years ago.
second one or first one?
I'm talking both.
All right, because the second one is like second one's right here. First one's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I
there's
think
levels.
second one is better.
Whoa, see,
Mostly because of Olaf. We see
we
more
got more
Olaf.
Olaf.
Yeah, more Olaf.
my opinion on that, I think Olaf carries, but I think you gotta give respect. I mean, what's the horse's name? Sven. I think his name is Sven. You
It's not a horse. It's a
the
reindeer.
reindeer. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I have to give respect to him. You're right. You're right on that. I think I mostly hate on Anna. It's mostly because Elsa, Sven, Kristoff, Olaf, they're great, but Anna sometimes frustrates me so bad.
Do you have any other Disney favorites?
Disney favorites?
Yeah.
I mean, Cars is a classic.
The greatest movie franchise of all time. The greatest. Even like the shorts, like planes, everything. The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not excited about the little series they did.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good,
Yeah.
but Cars is amazing.
Man, I'm not hip on that. What is planes?
It's cars, but it's a plane.
I'm not hip at all. You guys are looking at me like I'm
It's
crazy.
like-
Is that a hot
Yeah,
take?
It's like it's a spinoff of Cars, pretty much. But
All
Yeah,
right.
but it just planes.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to peep that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to peep
Who's
So
that.
your
you're gonna
favorite-
see Frozen, you're gonna see planes.
There
who's
we
your
go.
favorite character from Cars? Lightning McQueen is off the table.
Mater.
Yeah, I can see that. That's cool.
Classic take. All right, Ari. Thank you so much for being interviewed. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Ari from the My
Thank you for
Story
having me.
podcast. Can you remind us what this dish was called one more time?
Ball of Fire, you maybe. Well, it's called Bola de Piña mainly, but yeah, Ball of Fire, you can call it that.
Boe la Pina, Bowl of Fire. Matt's not rocking with either of them.
Yeah,
I love this
I would
dish.
like to use this dish as a bowling ball to knock down some pins. That's how much I'm not a fan of it.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm out. I'm taking this home. I'll see y'all later.
All right. Enjoy.